Well, honestly, I did not want to say anything about this, and I had a lot of people hitting me up about this. They wanted my opinion about the national couple. Well, you probably see them already. Yes, the national couple of Lesotho. The young lovers whose wedding photos went viral a couple of weeks ago. Should I say for all the wrong and eventually all the right reasons? It's a story about love, people, judgment, community, and clout. But we are here. Let's unpack it together. Before we get into this, let's go ahead and hit subscribe, hit the like, hit the share. I'm going to break it down for you. My opinion on how I really feel about this whole thing. Well, these people are from Lesotho. This couple is from Lesotho, and they posted a picture of themselves on what was clearly a special day, okay? And this was their wedding day. But the reaction they got on Facebook wasn't that kind. People were commenting everything, the cold weather, because they were wearing blankets and all of that. Well, we always wear our blankets. I don't find anything wrong with that. Well, they were commenting about, the environment. It was so muddy, the background, the outfits, and especially one thing that caught attention there was the groom's jacket. These are not my words. These are the words that people said in the comments under their picture. Many said that it looked poor. I don't know what looks poor. I don't know what poor looks like. Others said it looked rushed. It looks like it was a rushed ceremony. One thing became clear, and people were not holding back. Then came a post from a young lady by the name of Bibo. I can't go with that high because we don't want to get into that. Well, a lady by the name of Bibo, she's from Kuti. She reposted the couple's wedding photo and it went viral almost instantly. I reposta video the picture the next day. It was all over the internet. Some people felt like she was mocking the couple. Others defended her, saying that she was just sharing the photo without the malice. Well, eventually, Bibo did an interview a couple of weeks ago to explain her side of story, saying that she wasn't trying to attack these people, the couple. But then let's be honest, the internet doesn't always wait for the context. The post had already blown up and the couple had already become the topic of online discussion. Like everybody was talking about that in the morning. Now let's be real with you. I have mixed feelings about how all this played out. Yes, the wedding looked very simple. I will agree with you. The outfits were not coordinated, and no disrespect on that, but the outfits were not coordinated and there was no fancy venue or decor, and we're not expecting that at all because most of us are poor, including myself. But since when did love become luxury? A big deal and all of that. When did love become a luxury? We've gotten so used to filtered Instagram weddings, the professional photography, and this luxury aesthetics that we forgot what a real raw wedding looks like. These two people, they chose each other despite their circumstances. They didn't have anything. They didn't have much. But they had each other, and that's all what matters. What happened next was unexpected, people. And honestly, a little heartwarming. To me, at least. After all this online criticism, people started stepping up to show support. It was like a national redemption arc. Businesses and influencers got involved in a massive way. A proper wedding ceremony is in the way. This is planned. And spa vouchers were donated. Mlex, may her soul rest in peace. She offered to pamper these two people before their wedding, 2 days before their wedding. It was it was a very beautiful gesture, and rest in peace to Lex. They were given new smartphones.
And that one can close connect telecom lesu. Hey. What connect? Hey. Can you think first you no motle o tlotlehang o boe ha. Go tsotsetse re thabile. Hey. Re thabela tsohle tso re di fuang. Empa ena ga tla go ifumana re a leboa batho ba Vodacom.
Hotel stays. Mpilo, I know Mpilo was one of the hotels that offered them to stay for, I think, a week or so at their hotel. They were given driving school packages, free driving school packages. They were given furniture, even a land, thanks to local comedian Mashoto. Mashoto gave them the land, a piece of land. This is where y'all gonna build. And some ladies helping them with the paperwork. And yes, their photo is now on the actual billboard. It's right there. And who made this all happen? Mavele. That part was wild. The billboard is crazy. But Econet also pledged to live stream their second wedding. Media outlets like Melody documented this whole thing, and it became a full-blown production. Don't get me wrong, all of this is amazing. It shows that Lesotho still has people with compassion and kindness. But let's not pretend, Hore, it's all out of goodness of people's hearts. A lot of these brands saw golden PR opportunity. You know, help the viral couple look like heroes. It's a great marketing campaign, the great topics, and hey, maybe that's okay if the couple genuinely benefits in the long run. You know, as long as, you know, ba benefit, I mean, these hackets, fake. For instance, about freeing, they're not fake. At the end of the day, it benefits them. But we need to talk about the deeper issue here, the commodification of the struggle. These two people became famous not because they asked to be, but because they were judged. Now that the internet made them somebody, they are being offered all of these things. But what happens when the hype dies down? What happens? When all this hypeness, internet, when it dies down, what happens? Will people still check on them? Or will they be forgotten within a minute? They are no longer trending? I mean, at least for now, it looks like the momentum is still going. People are still reposting them and all of that. This also brings up some uncomfortable questions. Are we helping them because we care? Or because it makes us look good? Or are we giving them heart? Or because it earns us likes and shares and followers? Definitely some black lines would like to admit. The couple is young. They just started out in life, and now they've been placed in national spotlight. That's a heavy burden, I'm not going to lie. Everyone has expectations now. Will they stay together? You know, people have eyes on them now. That are they going to be a perfect example of a perfect couple? And also that they will represent humble love forever? But let's not forget Horikibat. They are human. They deserve the space to grow and make mistakes. So I just want to say I really hope that just like any of us. And to everyone watching, what do you think about all this? Are we uplifting them or are we just using them? Let's just be honest in the conversation in the comments. I just ask that we keep it respectful. If you appreciate this deep dive and honest take, go ahead and like the video, share the video with someone, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next one. Thanks for watching. Until next time. of this video. I'm gonna end it right here. I will see you guys with another episode ya Sontaha next week. I gotta go now. Peace out.